Hi there guys, this is Adrian from IAmJadoreTV, and this is an update video to my last one I made a few months ago now on is the Sony A7 still worth to buy in 2017. Well, I still think this is worth to buy in 2018, as it's still going, it's even cheaper now than when I made the original video. It's cheaper now in 2018 than it has been before, obviously because of the new model A7R3 that has come out. Prices are dropping. I mean, as for the price, you're not going to get a cheaper full frame with this quality. If you check out my Instagram feed, all my pictures are with the Sony A7 and the quality is amazing. I took a picture of a model called Nush. I'll put it up on the screen. I mean, if you look at the quality of just the detail in the eyes, I mean, I've had this camera for over maybe coming up to 2 years now, I believe. I think it's coming up to 2 years now I've had this camera, and when I took this image and I edited it, I was so shocked at the quality. Even though I take pictures with this camera nearly every day, I was still taken back at the quality that it was still giving out. So I still definitely believe it smacked a lot of the other cameras out that is even still coming out right now. So I still believe, even for a novice to professionals, anyone can still use this camera. The fact that it has interchangeable cross-brand lenses that you can use on this with just a simple adapter. I'm shooting right now with the Samyang 35mm 1.4 with an adapter. I can't remember the name of the adapter off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the description below for anyone who's interested. So you can just use a cheap adapter. I mean, my adapter was £10 I believe, something like that. It was inexpensive, and yeah, with a manual focus lens. There's no mechanism in this one because obviously Samyang 35-1.4 that I have is manual focus. They are bringing out the autofocus one, which I may look into getting. I mean, if Samyang, if you're watching this, you want to send me one for a review, you can always send me one for a review. I'll give my honest opinions. But I love the Samyang lenses. I will be getting an 85-1.4. I'm not sure if they're bringing out any autofocus one of that, but it doesn't bother me anyway. All my images that on my Instagram feed currently are with the 35mm 1.4. What I've used is in the description of in the caption in the Instagram post, so if you want to check that out. And the autofocus on this camera is so easy. I mean, I've had people take pictures of myself that have never even touched a DSLR or mirrorless camera before, and they can easily focus with the focus peaking on this. I set mine the color to red, as it's easier to see against everything, daylight, nighttime, especially everything. Turn the focus dial, illuminates red where it's focused, and where it's not, it's obviously not illuminated. I mean, literally anyone can use that system. Even someone that's starting out, you can use that system. And I find that when you're fine-tuning manual focus, it kind of trains you to, when you do use autofocus, that's just my belief, that's what I have experienced. And even I use the 35 because of what I normally do: portrait, like creative portraits, fashion. I was at London Fashion Week with my 35mm. Does all purpose for me. I mean, I was in Richmond Park, as I stated in the first video. I shot deer. Imagine shooting deer with a 35mm. You could imagine, why would I do such a thing? But the crop and the quality of the lens combination I have and the camera itself is immaculate. I cropped in to probably equivalent of like maybe a 400 meter. You could see the hairs on the deer still. Clarity was amazing. I mean, I personally haven't had any cameras before, apart from a D610, that can crop in at such a ridiculous ratio and still have the quality as if it was taken at that focal length. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. So I still highly would recommend. I mean, the price is only going to go down on these A7s as well in 2018. Maybe they're going to bring out more. Maybe there's going to be A7 III maybe next year. Yes, I mean, all the threes are going to be coming out of this. Will I upgrade? As I said, the last couple of shoots I did have surprised me, the quality. so I'm not too sure of when I will be upgrading. I mean, if I have leftover cash, and then maybe I will upgrade to maybe A7R2. I don't think I need for what I need it for. I need to upgrade to something that's like an A9 or A7R3, but I still like those cameras. I've used the A9. I haven't used the R3 because it's such in demand. And what else have I used? A7R2. I've taken example pictures of, and it is clearer, a bit more clarity than the A7. But that's nothing I can't fix in post personally. But obviously, if you do have the cash, if you're looking to splash out, of course go for the A7R3. That's if you have the cash, just do it. Go for the A7R3, A9, even A7R2. But if you're just starting out, or you don't want to spend that much on your first camera and first lenses, because the Sony lenses are quite pricey. The Zeiss, all that, they are very pricey. They're not really like Canon, where they have like the sort of budget lenses as well. I mean, the quality of their lenses are ridiculously good, but the price is also ridiculously high. So that's why and that's why they have the adapters. I mean, they haven't got a great range either, but also the adapters allow you to use any lens from any other camera, even autofocus ones. If you want to autofocus, where it didn't bother me, but you still can use the 50mm Canon, Nikon with autofocus adapter. It works perfectly fine. It's not slower or anything like that. So there's still benefits. You can still have your £90, £100, $90, $100 Canon 50mm on your Sony, and it's going to be amazing, literally amazing. But again, obviously I use the Samyang. I love the quality. I've had the Sigma 3514, and I've compared images I've taken on the Sigma autofocus, obviously 1.4, and the Samyang. I literally cannot see a difference. So that's why I personally love this combination. I never ever take off this 35mm. I think it's best lens combination camera I've personally had, and I've had, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 Canons, same Nikon, and then I went to Sony. Have I had any other brands? I mean, I've used my dad's old Pentax camera, but that vintage stuff isn't for me. So yeah, this is probably my best combination I've had. Again, maybe the most I'll go to is A7R2. I don't know what your thoughts are. Maybe if you got the cash, definitely go for that one. But that's my sort of take. 2018, you're not gonna get a cheaper, better quality full frame camera for the price. And I do recommend this Samyang 35 as a kind of all-round purpose-ish lens. Some people say it's a bit wide and go for 50, but I just like the pop, the sort of the image pop it gives that when you're taking pictures, like the subject that's in focus kind of just pops out of the background and gives it that nice look. That's what I like. I don't really like the 50mm anymore. I don't have a 50mm. In fact, one of my friends have taken it to Germany to do shoots over there, and I'm not missing it. Everything that I use equipment wise will be in the description below. Definitely do not forget to check out my social media, where all these images that I am talking about are literally on my Instagram page, on my website. I do have a preset which I'll do a separate video about. I do have a preset that is on my website as well. If you want to go check that out, download it, go buy that. It's on sale now as it's Christmas. $4.99. You're going to get an amazing preset that I use. There's examples on my Instagram as well, if you want to go check that out. Everything, all the important links are in the description below, guys. So definitely check that out. Check out the rest of my stuff. You know what to do. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.